Honor where honor is due. This is Two Blind Crew.
Yeah. Two Blind Crew. Two Blind Crew.
Daddy, what's wrong with you?
Honor where honor is due. Hello. Welcome to Two Blind Crew. I am Jeff. You may have noticed already we're down one. Mr. Greg is out of town on a mission that he'd rather not be on, but he had some personal business to tend to. So anyway, you stuck with me this week, and I'm recording Super Bowl Sunday. Guess who I'm rooting for? So by the time this airs on Tuesday, you'll know that my laughter has turned to crying, or perhaps even more laughter and joy. I don't know. We'll find out here in mere hours. But at any rate, thought I would share some thoughts applicable to your Christian walk through life from a point of view, from the Judaistic side of things, from the Hebraic side of things, whatever word you prefer. Probably should just stick with Hebraic. It's easier to say. But in our parashah this week, or our study portion, it's called Yitro, which is the Hebrew name for Jethro, and it covers Exodus chapter 18:1 through the end of chapter 20. And there's something very interesting in there, and just thought I would share it today. And the question is, are you showing honor where honor is due? Perhaps you are. I hope you are. If not, hopefully this will help you out. We see something interesting, and I believe it occurs in chapter 19. You see Moses is, there encamped with the Israelites on the way to Sinai, or right before Sinai, and Yitro, or Jethro, gets Zipporah, Moses' wife, and his two sons, and heads over to where the Israelites are encamped. And as he approaches Moses, something very odd happens. And it's easily missed or just kind of, looked over if you're just reading and not paying attention. But Moses has been in exile a mighty long time, and his father-in-law, his wife, and his two sons approach. And what does Moses do? What you and I would do? Run up and give your kids a hug and kiss, or your wife a hug and kiss? Nope. Nope. He goes up and he bows before Yitro, and he hugs and kisses Yitro, or Jethro, and he has a conversation with him. Imagine that. Put yourself in that spot. His wife and kids are just standing there, waiting. And yet Moses engages Jethro first. Why? Seems kind of odd. Well, first of all, we're supposed to, as Yeshua, Jesus put it, love the Lord our God with all our heart, all our soul, with all our might, and love our neighbor as ourselves. Upon these two commands, all of the others hang. So, what's going on here? In Judaism, you show honor to God in how you show honor to those whom God has put in places of authority. And that's, from within a household, a mom and dad in authority over children, a mayor over your town, a rabbi or pastor over a congregation, congressmen, senators, congresswomen. Don't want to leave them out. President of the United States, and so on. All authority is appointed by God. So therefore, we honor God how we honor those whom He's placed over us. And in this case, where Jethro shows up with Zipporah and his two sons, he shows honor to Yitro, because he kind of outranks everybody there. And the thinking is, if it wasn't for Yitro, if it wasn't for Jethro, there would be no Zipporah. And if there was no Zipporah, there would be no sons. So the honor is shown first to Jethro. and it doesn't give the account, but then it would make sense that the next he turned to would be his wife and then to his sons. So, we think from a Western perspective a lot. And it's easy, if you, especially if you don't have a good relationship with your in-laws or the outlaws, as I've heard them called before. I am a blessed man. I am very, very blessed indeed. I love my in-laws, and they actually seem to love me, or they fake it real good. I'm not sure which it is, but we all get along great, and so I'm thankful. But I've seen too many instances where there isn't peace and harmony and shalom in the home, so to speak. But you know what? We're told to give honor, and in chapter 20 of Exodus, the Ten Commandments are handed down. So the honor your mother and father is given there. It's repeated by Rabbi Shaul, the Apostle Paul, in Ephesians chapter 6. I believe it's the first 3 verses. Children, obey your parents. So it's in there. But nowhere is there a caveat that says if they're really cool people, and if they spoil you, and if they love you, and if. No, there's none of that. So no matter how unkind they are, no matter how disconnected they may be, no matter how downright nasty they are, if nothing else, they were the vessels by which you or your spouse was brought into this world, and therefore worthy of honor. So give that some thought, give it some prayer, and examine your hearts and see that hopefully you are in line with what the Father has in mind for you. And all the blessings kind of pour from that in many ways. So listen, we're just keeping it short this week. We look forward to Greg hopefully being back with us next week. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and hopefully I'll be talking about the Super Bowl win today. If not, whatever. We'll find something to laugh about. Maybe. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Share these videos with a friend, and pray for us. Pray that the Lord keeps us where He wants us and helps us to talk about topics that you need to hear. And get involved yourself. Go to the comments section and contact us. Let us know if these are helpful to you, if they're interesting to you, entertaining, if there's certain topics you'd like to have covered, and who knows, we may play DJ and take requests. Until next time, God bless.
Thanks for spending time with us at Two Blind Crew. On behalf of my daddy Jeff and Greg Greg McLaughlin, be sure to stop by our website, twoblindcrew.com. Follow us on Twitter at twoblindcrew, and like us on Facebook. See you next time. Can I have my money now? I'm serious. I want my money now.